Yeah. Yeah, could've.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been
Yeah,
plenty of
it is
music
so
made on
much
the
worse
field
over
here in
here
the
too,
decade
because
since
like,
it opened back in
unless I
1998.
post it somewhere, it won't show up in my previous videos. Oh, okay, I thought it was just me over here. But that shit is annoying. Because I felt bad. I was doing like the points and shit, and I'd stream, but I wouldn't post it anywhere.
Have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about the points. Like when I edit the players and shit. Oh. Yeah.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here.
Come on, I love that to me. So it's what? Tackles for loss, sacks, forced fumbles.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, yeah, I love that.
That's weird.
May on 1st and 10.
I knew the little dig route was coming. He didn't play his ass underneath.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Yeah, no. You did the hot route audible, and I was like, bet, I know what he's doing.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
He's on the move. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Well, hold on a second. We got a Raven hurting pretty good out there.
It did for a second. I ain't going to lie to you. I was like, yoicks.
And the Steelers going for the dime look on 3rd down.
Silver, ready? Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
Oh shit.
Now they send their back in.
Oh, you got a good dude though. Like you got a bum. Damn.
And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great
I was gonna say it'd be crazy
if
like he was out for multiple weeks.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensive.
This internet connection is crazy.
Not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Ravens kicking team is ready. Now they're going to send this one away.
I love that.
And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
And first miss. That's tough. Facts. At least what's his name ain't hurt long.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Fields. Completed to his running back.
Get the block.
Yeah. Into the red zone.
Man, that was a great fucking block.
The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away.
It's for his what? X Factor or is it Superstar?
Has this at the 6.
Yeah, I want him to get that. What the fuck?
Just as he gets across the 20.
I want you to get no X Factor.
He's
What
down
the
shy of
hell?
the 30.
Yeah, hell no.
Drive starts out with a first
It
and
sucks,
10.
but it seems like straight up corner blitzes.
From the
Like,
pistol, Hurts.
yeah, I look wide open.
That one's cut along the left sideline.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much have nothing else but to blitz,
He's got a huge gain
which is
and a
shitty
first
because
down.
obviously if he's a good corner, you're pretty
How
much
about
taking him out.
29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
He does get down there.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco.
Damn, that looks
And
a
that's
lot
only
more than 1
up the
yard.
middle. Gonna be second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing.
That
Too
looked a
many
lot
plays
more
like
than
that,
1 yard,
it
bro.
just is too
I was like,
hard
damn, he
to
got
pile
3 on him?
together,
That's
get
crazy.
first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Running in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it
With
sets him
my
up for the
guy.
first and goal.
No pause.
Yeah, I love
Unpause.
that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch.
Nah, this
Earning the
dude,
first down. That's called yards
he's got like,
after
that dude, I think it was
catch.
Wall.
From all the
He's like
pass catchers on the
6'3"
roster.
something.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone,
Push
it
foot,
becomes
hey,
so much
wait till they
tougher
bring that shit in.
because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he gets taken
I
down
don't think they
immediately
can
right at
add
the
it,
line
if
of
I'm being
scrimmage.
honest. Like, I don't,
Just not quite enough to
That would be
break the plane,
strange.
and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
yeah, like just
Hey, I know third and
physically
one feels
trying
like
to
an
add it.
automatic running
Like, I don't know how it would
down.
even
After
run.
seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seat of doubt. This defense.
And he gets
Come on,
in,
99. You
touchdown.
too good to let that shit happen. You
The
ran the
Ravens
wrong
take
way.
a 5-point first quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Yeah, we made it this time, so it's
And this
cool.
one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it
All
to
right,
go.
now that I got the one easy free Madden play, no, it's actually good.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away.
I am so
And he
excited that
wasn't
they
chancy in a
changed
return
that
there,
rule to
putting it
now
out on the back of the end zone for a
it's
touchback.
35. Yup.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, that is definitely a strategy. However, it is worse. But yeah, you could.
Here's the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle,
You
maybe
could.
a gain of 2.
You could definitely
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet.
work it to
You
where,
see
like,
a
all
big
right,
play on the ground later on.
35
It's
or
because of a play
a
just
touchdown,
like that,
you know? Like,
softening up the
what do you
front
want?
and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give it to him
Oh
again.
my God, 78.
And once
What are
again, he
you
doesn't
doing?
manage much
What are
before
you
getting brought
doing?
down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fields on 3rd.
That's it.
That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You know, another
That play
thing
was
though,
for 19 and a new set of downs.
that Vikings game got me salty.
Ball on that 47-yard
He chewed the
line, first
entire
down.
second quarter, bro.
Play
Legit
action,
chewed
Fields.
like fucking 5 total minutes
That's
off of the
complete
second.
to Wilson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a 26-yard
Just
pickup
trying to hurry
there.
up.
And that's a Steelers first down.
Bro, chewing. My man ate a meal.
Depends on how well he can
Like,
separate from his man. You get
he
man-to-man
chewed it,
coverage,
and
it's really about
I
two
shit you
things.
not, I went back and looked.
Separation and trust.
He started
His
chewing the
QBs
clock at
need
like
to throw it before he breaks. That's the
4:50-ish,
trust, and then they gotta
and
believe
he
that
scored with 50
separation
seconds
will create
left.
the big play down the field.
And he's
He
able to push this
legit
down to
chewed
the
like
12.
4 legit total
Call
minutes
it
off.
9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I ended up winning, but
So much to like
it was
about
just the
that
fact that
run
it
kick,
happened.
particularly
I
when
put
he's
in the
able to
chat,
get
I was like,
out
bro,
of
you
defense.
legit chew.
I think they're
Like,
a
you
little
chewing the whole
fortunate they were
fucking
able to
thing.
track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Damn.
Looking for the back that time.
Yeah, I knew you were, or I didn't 100% know, but I had a pretty good inkling.
How many words I screw up, but you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Ain't no fucking way my man didn't do anything. Ain't no fucking way, dude. Damn it.
They do snap it. Here's Fields.
I knew it.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Oh, cool. Right.
Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races.
That's so trash.
At the 20.
Overthrow her by. Dude, 6'3".
As he runs it in for the touchdown.
He's ass.
Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock.
He's a
They make it
95.
hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator.
It's all right. I think Vic was watching when I played the Vikings, and I had like 2 passes just sell. I mean, just like that running back one where it was like a smidge too far, and it was like, God damn, dude, this is a drag route. Like,
they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now
I did wait too long. I agree with that. It ain't
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete.
I ain't mad at it.
And he made a bid for midfield.
Oh, don't. You just got to pick 6.
At the 49. It goes as a gain of 19 yards.
Yeah.
He'll bring up
all right.
Pittsburgh first down.
Yeah. No.
Out of the
Good
gun,
fucking
they'll give it to him
pickup.
inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Who the fuck?
Got a
Oh,
screen
that's
to
my
the
rookie.
running back. He's still going at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is
I
a
think
big
they're doing great with
gain
it.
and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And that one's going to hit the turf. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd down and 10, Fields. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to within 6.
That is a very, very odd one.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's
Oh,
at the
yeah, I
25
forgot. It
after
was
the return.
deflections was part of it, too, yeah. Yeah, but when you have really good corners already, I mean, you got to throw the ball eventually.
Hurts looking to throw.
How's it not let me click?
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 31. To the outside, it's intercepted.
I didn't see it. Looks good to me.
And the Steelers are going to have it after his second
You said what about Eric,
of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He made it look to throw it that
I can't wait till next Madden when Sean lies to himself and ends up
down there and haul in the interception.
I ain't gonna lie to you, if I would have just waited a quarter of a second, I would have threw it better.
But this time it is a takeaway.
I thought he did good. I can't even audible. Okay. Left to the right. Yeah, that's very strange. I can't wait till next Madden though, where Sean doesn't trade teams, allegedly.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go.
I know he
it's
is.
Steeler
I can't wait.
They're looking at second and pretty short. Give now to the running back. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Pat, you fucking
A game they were
shit.
pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Fields now, third and long.
Oh!
And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Giving up a touchdown.
Oh my God, dog.
Got to come back and answer. And they found one on the last couple plays. Recovered a little footing for themselves here defensively and put this offense behind the sticks.
That sucks, dude. That was a fucking touchdown,
Looks
bro.
like that's
God
at the
damn.
36-yard
I even
line.
let the running back
So
stay
no
back,
return
and
on
he
that
still
punt.
fucking got
And the
sacked.
Ravens will go on offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yeah, the defense is kind of goofy in this one.
Flat down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. He's looking deep once again. It's incomplete, but good.
Yeah, I know. It's so delayed that it's so hard to time the snaps, and then by the time you try to stop, you're like, nope, can't happen.
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively.
Were you trying to hit them outside?
Incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, that crosser got wide open. It was like, pick your poison at that point.
They get 6 and a 1st down as well. It's Pacheco again.
29, thank
And
you.
he's brought down after a short game.
Former defensive player of the year right there.
There, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them, will set up that critical play action for later.
Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He'll have the first down and even more. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 15 yards on the pickup there.
That's how I feel trying to swap sometimes, though. Like, it don't let me swap players.
Shouldn't be the third down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
This complete to Colt. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket.
Get the fuck out of here.
They take this in for the score.
Nobody reacts. I don't get it.
The Ravens go up by 12. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Like, nobody, yeah, like, bro, nobody fucking reacts.
The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
Let's not act like he ain't about to get it here.
They say he did not break the plane, no touchdown. Oh, fullback's got it, look at the power. And he gets in, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 12.
He said he'd be trolling like he ain't on the 1 yard.
Formation to give to the fullback, powering forward.
That's the shit that's annoying though. Is it's an all inside blitz. I slanted inside, and they still don't go inside. Like, I don't understand it. Like, that dude's a 97 overall defensive tackle. I don't know what your safety or your corner is, or your center is, but yeah, well, he's a bitch. So he ain't an X factor though. But that ain't an X factor.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Got it deep behind the line.
Don't mess that line, bro. I have 2 linemen sitting there, bro.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Dog, I have 3 linemen sitting. This is why this is going to be my last one. Like, I got 3 offensive linemen standing there.
This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely.
Fuck?
Taking the L.
Not for me to get a fucking safety now.
This offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws
4th and 30 fucking 5.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, they trolling me. Here I am. Max protecting, still getting sacked. Like, God damn.
About the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens more than happy to take over in enemy territory. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running out of the gun with
Good
Pacheco.
fucking tackle.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as
That wasn't a
one
corner.
stop for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We have 5 sacks.
Here's 2nd and 11. Trying for the deep ball. He's got
Good
it
game.
deep downfield. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him
Nah,
in this
that's
opening
fucking corny.
half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling
This
that he
man
isn't
is
done
at
yet.
X
But
factor,
defensively, Kate, you gotta do
and he's
something
like,
different. It's kinda like a pitcher who
I'm
gives
not
up
gonna
a home
extend.
run and then a
I'm just
second
gonna
home run
short
to
arm
that
it.
same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That should have been an easy pick, but my man just fell back and
Ravens
fell
kicking
back
team
and
is
fell
ready,
back,
and they're
and
going to send this one away.
easy touchdown.
Chooses to bring this one out.
It should have been an easy
This
pick.
isn't
He
even
was
gonna
in
make the 20. The
100%
coverage team gets
position.
to it.
He should have picked it.
They're
Yeah,
out
but he's
set,
also
1st and
6'2", 3". Not my
10. Now
guy.
it's Fields.
Oh yeah, I don't care. My guy's taller.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Yeah, I ain't talking
So
about your
often we
dude.
talk
I'm talking about mine.
speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a
Time
sack.
for desperation.
Speed's the
Time,
difference.
do-da, do-da.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields.
It's like they can still be on them.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia,
Well,
that is a
he was like still on that man at the first down marker. So I was expecting him to cut, so I anticipated it, and then he
We've got
couldn't.
3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun.
Why am I even blocking, dude?
They're able to drop it.
Like I'm sending extra dudes to block, and they're not.
The Steelers set to punt.
Bro, I know I'm gonna get sacked, and I still get sacked.
He's certainly been staying busy.
I'm like, all right,
Once again,
yeah.
he's out to punt
Send
and
this dude to
sends
block,
fly.
and they're like, all right,
And he makes
bet,
the
and
fair
then
catch
they don't.
inside the 45.
Damn,
No return on that punt. And it'll be their football.
this shit. Madden's ruling me on this
Very
shit.
good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
God damn, bro.
From the pistol, Hurts.
Fuck him.
This one falls incomplete.
offenses that connect in this intermediate zone.
Dude, I don't know. I never understand how to get my offensive line to do their literal only job.
Just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Running left with Pacheco.
I don't even care.
Down the sideline inside the 40.
I'm
And he
pulling
has
my
it
guys back.
almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens trying to add to their
Taking random
lead.
plays now.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Too much
I don't know if he was under pressure, but
the end zone incomplete.
see, I don't even do that.
Just something off
That
in
wasn't
the
even the
rhythm
play
of
I
the
picked.
passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing
Yeah.
to get back on track.
But like, it's been long enough that I feel like they should fix it. Like, it's been an issue for a while.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right.
They fumbled
they
and
catch
pushes
up
him to the
him, but
one.
not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
My
They
dude
pick up
fumbles by
20
getting
yards
sneezed
there.
on. Your dude gets
And that will
literal
set up
stripped
first and
attempt
goal.
and is like, no, I'm straight.
from the red zone now.
Fuck your quarterback.
Pacheco holds it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. He hung in there as long
hey, I ain't gonna lie, this internet getting kind of crazy.
It was what you talk about, Brock. That
this internet getting real choppy.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, and the quarterback's stat sheet for making the throw. But can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Yeah, every time we play, I feel like I have no control over the game.
Off play action, it's Fields.
Yep.
Oh, this is getting ugly early.
He's literally trailing, but he can make the pick. My guy, come on.
Interception of the season.
Let's go to coaching.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Well, they have the advantage.
Just because you hit him as hard as you can doesn't mean it was actually hard.
Turns out that is all just that moment, because they throw an interception and give the ball right
I wasn't the one hitting.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see.
Hey, he's 5'8". Thanks, Madden. Thanks for giving me something.
There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Hey, Madden gave you enough already. You got 9 sacks in the first half. They gave me 2. You know what's crazy is he got 2 touchdowns and both of them are thank you, Madden.
Still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Good for me.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go.
Let's be honest, the likelihood of them, but that's the thing, like they usually don't do that. That's why I'm saying it, because they usually don't downfield block that amazingly. Like, usually you'll get a little bump, but that man locked him up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts.
Oh my God, let's go. Yeah, see, I'm cool with that. That man jump.
He makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now
hey, it's getting a little more even with the Madden shit, if it makes you feel better.
That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who
that man, I think he has lurker on though, to be fair.
Their game plan and their success.
Not saying it makes you feel better, but
when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now,
yeah, I mean the game's over. I don't even.
Like a book.
I'm just trying to make it respectable.
1st down throw for Fields.
Yeah.
He's just gonna get rid of this one. Smart move.
I hit R3 though. I didn't try to throw it to somebody. I hit R3.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt.
I just want to get time.
2nd and 10 now. Getting out to his left.
Fumble. Oh, I thought he was.
Brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing.
I ain't gonna lie, if that dude would have played the flats though, I have Pickens.
It is so imperative, and the best of them make it look so easy.
From the 24. Completed to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
It's over, bro. I'm still not even. Get out of here. I ain't gonna lie, though. He better be the player of the game. Or not the game, but the week. That man's got 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. He got to have already over 100 and something yards. That first play, he had like 60.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away.
So all the yards and touchdowns.
He's going to field this at the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop
Hey, ain't no way he hurt.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Oh, I was like,
They'll
damn.
have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
Madden really is a trash fucking game. Like, it's so cheeks.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down.
Picked.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver.
The dude over top had it, but then he got like bumped once, and it was
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Fields. And they can't connect on the 3rd down. Deep shot. All the courage they had to try it.
Yeah, but he didn't even touch the ball, though. It hit my dude's hand.
They're up now, ready to punt it.
Yeah, it didn't even look like your dude touched it.
Backwards. He's going to send this one forward. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, he definitely ain't quick.
A play fake now hurts to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
It looked like he tripped over his own dude. I ain't mad, but that's what it looked like.
I know from the position of the quarterback,
you're running back.
Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a
No,
buzzsaw.
I'm saying
You can
it looked
feel
like he
it from
tripped.
The jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking right, and he finds him. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hurts now on 4th. Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. And
Ends up being the same,
yeah,
same location.
Interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
The one time I had the exact matchup I wanted. Oh my God.
Well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Man, this shit's bad.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. He's got a man left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
5?
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
That's completed out to the right.
It did. It did. I enjoyed that.
Real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
He's going to keep this one. And he's in for the touchdown.
It is not a game.
The Steelers parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Fields
touchdown. This is just garbage yards and touchdowns. That's all.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to within 6.
Yeah, but that last pick you threw was going to be a turnover anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been, ended up being the same thing.
6 points now separating our teams.
I mean, I got maybe a little bit more yards, but short of that, nothing.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one taken in by Baker. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Completes this one to Baker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw.
Yeah, I understand it's cover 2, but like, you see him. Like, he ain't hidden.
Bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's fine. Let the under route be open.
They'll run. Pacheco
wide open.
has the Baltimore touchdown.
Yeah, like the safety's job is not to allow the deep pass. I would have much rather him taking that and let the underneath go.
That time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Trying to chip away
picks
at that
actually
lead,
count for
but
anything,
just
though?
not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, like real life statistics-wise, do those?
Points. Maybe a little over-aggressive.
They still picked it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they should.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
Did you hear that in up there, that fucking commentary?
So sometimes catching a break
oh,
or
it didn't
two,
say. It's like, oh man, that's going to be a safety.
Could be your best friend as a runner.
He can't handle it.
Next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
First, he loses the football.
I told you this shit ain't.
And this is picked up by the Ravens. And after losing a hold of that
Told you
one,
that
he's
shit.
still shaking up on
Madden
the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend
sprinkles
to
it in every now and then just to take it away.
All
That's
at
all.
the 33 for first down. Throwing now, following the turnover.
At least give me some animation.
Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Pressure's
It's
there.
a very
The
weird
steal
screen.
closes on him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's Pacheco on third. Decent gain here, but short of the first. An 8-yard gain, but still left with fourth and a bunch.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on first and second down. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back.
No, I was talking about Vic. Vic said belt to ass. I'm like, bro, I'm down 15. Like I ain't score at all.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yeah, no, he was in good position, but like, it didn't even like he attacked it. I don't.
Second down.
It didn't like that, I guess.
Here's Fields to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I thought he played it very well.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I actually thought he was going to pick it. For real.
From the 40. On first and 10, it's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field in the tone of this drive.
That dude who was just lollygagging in the middle of the field was supposed to do a zig route. And he didn't.
No.
And
I don't
know what the
so.
fuck
Not
he
for
was
your
doing.
team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Another throw for Fields.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was gonna fucking drop it.
Play to jar it loose, incomplete.
At least he got hit, I suppose.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I ain't super mad about it.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Offense up to the line fast. Fields now on fourth. That's Cockney on the marker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I ain't gonna lie. I got kind of fucked because it wouldn't let me block my tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
What the fuck is he doing?
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
I thought he played well.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And this
I think he had
brought
the
to a
running
halt
back.
at about the 36-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And the Steelers get home. They drop him.
So both our offensive lines aren't really that great.
Back him up ahead of 4th down.
Nope, you already went for your one. Whoa. You already did it, you piece of shit. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're proving my point. You can't go for it. That ain't gonna ice the game? The whole 4th quarter?
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday
wow.
night.
Okay.
It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead
No.
and close out a win.
But hey, you interpret. They're your rules. You interpret them how you see fit. He said ice the game at 7. That's crazy. No, sure.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Starts his return from the 23. Space, left sideline, and he's
That's the first punt return. First punt return I think I've ever had. Like literally ever.
They have him back there because of what he can do with even the
Madden
smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin all the human joystick of Cordero Patterson.
I still can't believe you thought going for that was icing the game, though. That's crazy.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
It is not over.
Running back
You
sets
have
in
like
motion.
full control of this entire game.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Put the body on the line for his team. Big gain, 14.
Honestly, I would have been more mad if you would have got it that way.
Baltimore.
If you would have got the 1st down based off of that, I would have been even saltier.
Worry about 3 downs when you need only 1. Move the chains in one play.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. It would just make me more upset.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Hauled in left side.
Somebody grab
He
it.
pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I think I'm the only one who
Get
fumbles
14
in critical
yards and a new
spots.
set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel.
Yeah, that was
They
you
know
made it
where
to the
they
Super
wanted
Bowl,
him.
so
They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 38. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's on the move. That play goes for
oh man, what does my linebacker have to do to have awareness?
Mental Rolodex plays right before the snap. You know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there.
Hey, I said that was
completely
completely different linebacker. Yeah, but the one who didn't make the tackle was 29.
On 1st down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throw on 3rd down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Ball spotted on that
He's rusty,
right
man. He's been riding the
53
bench.
yards out. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yo, what the fuck?
Right up the gut. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
But don't you not want to get the ball back, though?
There's room for
So your
more.
dude's on the
They
field?
know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Yeah, that's kind of selfish.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed here to Pickens. And that's good yardage there.
You
with
said
a
get
new
your
set
weight
of
up.
downs to boot.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got a man in motion. Fields on 1st down. Short pass brought in. Big gainer here.
Who
He
is
picks
covering
up 20.
him? Is he on the opposite side of the field?
Something out of nothing,
I mean, I'm cool with it, but like that shit is pitch and fucking catch,
that
bro.
one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Good block. Good block. He still got the tackle, but fell forward for 5.
After a solid game. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Fields out of the gun. Brought in right side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here on first down.
Ooh, I was waiting for the
His
fumble.
effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers facing a 5-point deficit. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 19. Finds his man over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Back to throw. He's got it. And that's a
You were close. You read it very well.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's...
Don't give him the ball.
He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Caden. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He'll look to throw it. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Torched him, bro. Fucking superstar corner. Torched him. Like he's never played.
Just a yard or 2 short of that 25.
GG, bro.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You in field goal range already. What you mean?
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
To throw.
I read it. There we go.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Oh, yeah.
That's called getting
it won't let me turn
done.
around.
Keep drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there
probably
with
the
them on
latency,
kick, those
really.
defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass.
And that's how it ends? He was so fucking open if it wasn't just the dumbest fucking pass. Good game. That's so cheeks, bro. That dude was so open. You stayed down. I threw it inside. No pressure. Perfect fit, bro.
And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every combination they're trying to throw?
I can't even. That's an easy pitch and catch, bro. There's no excuse for that. That shit was inside, had everything, Hurts through it like behind him.
If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that.
What a way to lose. Fuck your trade.
The Ravens in victory formation and content.
Madden has the final laugh.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're stuck to the season not cooling off by any
You should cut them fucking refs. Bro, that's so cheap, dog. That was such a terrible. And then it was even worse when it showed me the fucking replay, and I seen he had the cleanest pocket, and he threw it. Replay. Man, let me look at this. Oh my god, he had the entire inside. Dog, looking at this play makes it so much worse. The entire inside of the field was wide open, but for some reason he threw it at his back shoulder. Bro, you got the win. Madden gave it to you at the end. Man, that got me so salty right now. Bro, it was a great... Well, yeah, that is... I would also be very pissed at that. But, like,